What's up, everybody? J-Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about: football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get into it. NBA. Want to talk about the New York Knicks. The Knicks been doing their thing. They are getting the New York fans to rally behind them, as they do anyway. Knicks fans support their team regardless. Kudos to the New York Knicks fans, because some squads have fans that only support their teams when they're good. New York's Knicks fans, they support them regardless, and don't let them be good. It gets crazy. And now I'm starting to hear people talking about the Knicks as though they could go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I haven't had people jump out there and say championship yet, although I heard Stephen A. Smith on ESPN's First Take mention if LeBron James joined their team, he thinks that would be enough for them to win an NBA championship. I don't know about all that just yet. We'll see, but the New York Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, first of all, has been a stellar coach. He is a great coach, has been one throughout his career, and he's got these guys fighting and clawing and playing his style of hard-nosed basketball, pressure defense, and just competing every night. I just want to say to the New York Knicks fans, enjoy this, appreciate it. The Knicks haven't been a legitimate perennial playoff team since back in the 90s with Big Pat leading the way. And they had that run, of course, with Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell to the finals. Melo tried to do his thing for a second when he was in New York, but they didn't have the role players around him to get it done. And just making the playoffs was a big thing for the Knicks then. Now, though, they've got a lot of horses on this team. Julius Randle can do his thing. Bringing in Anunoby was great. They have the leadership of Jalen Brunson, who has emerged as a star caliber player who, to me, is outplaying what his talent and expectations would be for him as a player in the league. He's showing you what hard work, dedication, putting in the practice time, and just what being a true leader coming from a program at Villanova, the coaching that he had there, what that can do for you. He learned a lot playing with Luka, obviously, as well. Good coaching over there in Dallas. But the problem for the Knicks, and why the Knicks, in my opinion, are not going to the Eastern Conference Finals, we can cancel that, is mainly they just don't have that superstar. See, when Melo was there, they had a superstar caliber player in Melo, but not enough role players around them. Now they got a squad of great role players and good pieces, but not that superstar. And if they're in the playoffs in a 7-game series, I still don't see them beating a Milwaukee or a Boston, who's got a guy like Jason Tatum or Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't see that happening. I think it'll be tough even against like a Miami if they were legit. I don't see Miami being a threat, but they at least have somebody like Jimmy Butler. You know, in the East, it's going to be tough. And let's not even, Joel Embiid is out the picture. But if he was around playing Philly in a 7-game series, that would be tough. You got to have that superstar to get you over the hump. The Knicks on grit will win in the first round. Can they beat a Cleveland Cavaliers team with Donovan Mitchell? We'll have to see. They did that last year, I know. I'm not the hugest Donovan Mitchell fan. I know Stephen A. Smith, again, wants him to come to the Knicks, thinks he'll be the superstar that'll take him over the hump to winning titles. but I don't see that. I think Donovan Mitchell is best if he's your second best player on the court, and I'm not so sure if him and Jalen Brunson can play together. But going against the Knicks, I think he's good enough if he's on his A game that he could also end the Knicks run and get revenge against the Knicks if they meet in the playoffs. So what the Knicks need to get to the Eastern Conference Finals is for Milwaukee and Boston to be on one side of the bracket, so they have to beat up on each other, and for the Knicks to have to not see either one of them all the way until the Eastern Conference Finals. They run into either one of them before then, it's a wrap, and it's not because the Knicks don't have a lot of promise. But we'll see if I'm right. Playoffs will be here before we know it. Holla at you. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J-Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. And if you got Facebook, join my group, J-Heat Sports Media.